first week in September. What did you guys each individually take from that experience?
Basically, Women's Week was just like a week that was supposed to push us, conditioning-wise, and I feel like it was hard on everyone, so it was more of a mental thing, just pushing through it, not giving up, just picking up your brothers up. So, yeah, that's what I took from it.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it was a fun week, actually. You know, it was kind of something that I think you kind of look at and you kind of dread. You're like, oh, I got to get up at 5 a.m. and go do whatever, the heck they tell me to do conditioning-wise. But the last night we actually stayed overnight here, Thursday night, the whole team. Guys were kind of sleeping all over the place. I remember Braden Carrington was in the barn loss. Dawson slept at half court and his blow-up mattress deflated and he was just sleeping on the ground at half court. So I took a visitor's locker room because there was air conditioning. So that was a veteran play by myself. But the conditioning and that kind of stuff is tough, but it's more of that kind of mental battle. And the biggest thing is everybody's going through it. So how can you pick somebody else up? And I think that's a big trait to have as a team. Not everything's going to be going great for individuals. How can you pick somebody else up? So that's the biggest thing I took.
Yep.
The mental side of it obviously is huge, but like physically prepare you guys to play faster, like better shape. The style of play that you have now. I mean, you guys weren't conditioning like that early on. Who knows if you would have been able to do it?
Yeah, I think we knew from early in the season that we would kind of have not a different style, but just maybe add something on. With guys like Elijah and Mike and obviously Josh running the floor. And, we have a lot of athletes and we have the depth. I think the last 2 years you look at the depth and it's hard to, want to push the pace when, a guy like Talon had to play 40 minutes last year. And, he did a great job in his role, but it's just like, we got more depth, we got more opportunities. So I think there was a focus this year on getting guys in shape and knowing that, we're able to push the floor and get out in transition. We got, a lot of really good athletes. Like you look at Isaiah, what he's been doing on transition. He's so long and athletic. Like, we got guys that can run the floor. We got guys that can make 3 points in transition. We got guys that can finish at the rim. So why would you not want to push it a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys feel like you guys were defensively on Saturday after Missouri?
I feel like me personally, I took a step up defensively. I feel like our issue of that game was probably just energy. I feel like we stuck to the plan. I mean, we did our job, so that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I think we just had a sour taste in our mouth after Missouri. Nobody was happy about it, So, we wanted to bounce back probably better than the way we did. But at the end of the day, we did take care of business and, we're able to do what we set out to do. But I thought we were solid defensively. We could have been better in transition D. That was probably the part that, me and my kind of my take from the game is we could have been better transition D, but I think with the kind of the personnel and the guys we got, that when we get somebody in the half court and we defend, I think you got a lot of length, got a lot of size, a lot of athleticism. We can really make people work to get buckets, and as long as we rebound, we're going to be a pretty good half court defensive team.
Ben talked about maybe the toughest area to rotate guys is in the front court. A lot of different styles and bodies, and the Missouri game maybe didn't play as much in the second half, and then other games you've been huge impact, energy, and how do you just gauge that? I guess even both of you, just when there's so many, the depth you talked about, there's so many guys. So maybe one night guy plays a lot, another maybe not as much.
Yeah, I think we talk about sacrifice a lot in the locker room, and any team that wants to do something worthwhile has to sacrifice, whether it's minutes, whether it's whatever it possibly be. It just sacrifice as a whole. And I think at this kind of latter end of my career, I know that I want to win. I've been a part of winning. I've won 4 conference championships in college. I've done it in high school as well, and I know that winning is really hard, especially in this league, and it's hard to win games. And at the end of the day, I'm here for a reason, because I trust the coaching staff and the people that have put me in the position to be where I am. And I'm just going to do whatever it takes to help win, whether that's talking to a guy like Pharrell Payne on the bench about, a little, younger guy mistake that he could have made better, or giving Dawson that kind of, credit, because we know Dawson's a really good player and he needs to play confidently, or whether that's being on the court and, trusting my game. So, at the end of the day, I think as a competitor, you want to compete and you want to be out there on the court. And I think I'd be lying if, you said you didn't want to, be in a basketball game, but at the end of the day, it's whatever you can do to kind of help your team win a game, and that's what I'm about, and that's how I was raised and how I've always played. So I'm about winning as long as there's a W in the column.
Oh, then those minutes though, that's currency, man. That's what it's all about, right? How many minutes you can get on the court. Is that one of the hardest transitions? Is, you know, because sometimes you're going to play 30 and sometimes you're going to play 20. And I mean, is that one of the hardest adjustments, is to figure out game to game what's expected of you and figure out where you fit in?
Yeah. I mean, but like Ben talked about it yesterday in practice, just being bought all the way in, just when your number's called, just being ready, being prepared, not knowing how much you're going to play, but knowing when you get in, you're going to give your all. So, I mean, like, I don't feel like nobody in our locker room really cares about how much they play, but the biggest goal is just, like, winning games. Like, yeah.
What's the scouting report on Arkansas Pine Bluff?
Yeah, you know, we know they like to take a lot of threes. They are not exceptionally great in the half-court 2-point field goal percentage, I think, if you look at the numbers, but they want to take a lot of threes, and they get to the foul line a lot. So I think the biggest thing is playing with length, and then just trying to stay down on fakes. You know, I think we got so many athletes that want to make, you know, big level plays, but sometimes you just got to stay down and be disciplined. And so I think if we do that in our half court, and then you know, we play transition defense as a whole, we'll be able to, you know, limit some of those threes. I think they want to get threes up quick, and they want to take a lot of them. So we kind of want to slow them down and then just run our offense. If we stay true to our offense and do what we want to do, we feel like we'll be able to get really good shots.
Oh, is everybody expected to shoot the three, except for the big guy from Washington State, the football player? Is everybody expected to be able to shoot the three on this team? Is that where the game is at?
Yeah, I mean, everybody worked on a jump shot. Even Parker, like, he could stretch the floor. So, I mean, everyone could shoot the ball. So, all 5 guys, especially with Dawson at the 5.
Yeah, no doubt.
You guys are local guys, just home for Thanksgiving with the family. Are you going to invite any teammates, or how does it work with you guys?
My family's going out to my dad's brother lives in San Francisco, so they're going out early for Thanksgiving. So I think me and my brother are probably going to hit the grandparents up and see if they'll make us a meal. But that's the nice part of being local. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to have a little dinner with the family.
What do you guys think of Dawson's haircut?
Well, the funny thing is I was in my living room just sitting on the couch, just watching some hoops, and he walked in with a hat on, and he had like the hat fully on, and I just knew something was weird. And I was like, what's? And he took the hat off, and I think he said that he was just sitting in the chair and he got his normal haircut, and then he was like, screw it, I'll do it all. And like there was like somebody waiting for like 45 minutes, and he said he paid the barber double, so that's fair then.
So the NIL money comes in.
Any significance? I saw you and Isaiah in the Missouri game in pink shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Any significance there?
Nah, Isaiah's just he's a KD guy. I know when the shoes came out, he didn't even know they came out, and he's like got like 3 or 4 pairs of the exact same shoe, and I sent it to him, and they were sold out in my size, but they had them in his size because he's an 18, so they had plenty in his size, and so he bought them, and then I had to go to like a secondhand website to buy them too, and then we're like, all right, we'll wear them together. So I've always thought the pink kind of goes good with the white. I don't know. Yeah, no, nothing crazy.
My son's jealous, man. He loves those shoes. He's
All
never
of
gonna
them.
get them.
There we
All right,
go.
thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.